Hi guys, hope you're all right. This is going to be a part two. So if you haven't watched the first video, just have a quick look through it, please, if you don't mind. It's entitled "My First Episode," Part One. It's all about the first time that my mental health hit me. So it's a good insight into what I went through quite a long time ago, because that was like 23 years ago. So if you haven't watched that, go and have a quick look at that first, and then come back to this one. So as I said before in the previous video, this first bout of depression hit me like a ton of bricks, and hit a lot of people around me like a ton of bricks as well. Just tripped over a log there. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've blocked a lot of it out, and it's the first real time of trying to think about it and talk about it. But yeah, I just remember spending a lot of time in bed, a lot of time on the sofa curled up. Didn't eat much, drank quite a bit, just didn't have any kind of coping mechanisms, or any inkling as to what was happening to me. I'd never had any taste of it before, and yeah, it really hit hard. But apart from obviously the effects it had on me, it obviously had massive effects on my family as well. Obviously, when I had this episode, I did have 2 children, my oldest 2. So the effects on them was great, because I couldn't bear to be around them. And that was not their fault, obviously. It was a mixture of me not wanting them to see me like this, and also the scaredness of actually dealing with them, and the responsibility of being a dad. That was hard, and that was a hard thing to deal with. But at that time, my kids were very young, which is probably a blessing that they won't remember it. But obviously there was some other people in my family that dealt with it, no more so than my mum and dad. I don't think I'd have got through it without them. Again, they had no idea how to deal with it, what to say, and I wouldn't expect them to know, because I didn't know. So can't expect other people to. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one, and they dealt with it really well, but I can imagine it was flipping hard for them. So yeah, thank you for them, mum and dad, for the help. But I don't think they'd have had it any other way, because obviously I'm their son, so they'd have wanted to have done everything they could to help and help me get better. Obviously another big person was my partner, who's obviously now my wife. But at that point in time, she didn't have to stay. She didn't have to prove anything to me. She didn't have to like I say, she didn't have to stay. And I was always scared of losing her. And it probably came quite close a few times, but yeah, we've grown stronger, and she's helped me through a lot through the whole of the time. So again, thank you very much. Another big group of people that it affected, and affected me because it affected them, was my friends. I'm lucky enough to have a very big group of friends, all from school, football over the years. But at the very, very start, I kind of cut them out. And that's not because that's what I wanted to do. It was because I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to be. I didn't know the person they wanted me to be. I didn't know the person I wanted to be around them. So I kind of took myself out of a lot of situations and missed out on a lot through the early stages of it. And I've fought hard to get it back to a good place at the moment. But I'm thankful for them for not giving up on me, because I kind of gave up on myself. So yeah. And then lastly, just to know that you've got a big group of people around you is a massive help. And obviously my extended family and aunties and uncles and everything, although we didn't see much of each other, I always knew that I had a big group of people behind me that was supportive. And that really helps. May not help at the time you're in your darkest place, but as you're coming out the other side, faces and people being nice to you and stuff, it helps. So thank you to everybody, but I don't think I could have done it without any of you. So thank you. Yeah, sorry it was a bit of a longer video. Once I get talking, I just don't stop sometimes, but it means a lot to me to be able to thank the people that have been there for me. So thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. And if you do know of any people that do suffer and struggle and have these issues, then please point them towards my videos on YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much.